Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. So I'm doing your weekly psychic tarot reading, Leo, tuning into the week's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. I not only do readings, but I've got a class, a weekly drop-in class, and you can learn your own psychic skills, learn how to do this for yourself. So, all right, Leo, let's get going with your reading. In the past, we have the moon. I get the feeling that you were focusing on something, and something like a dream, but there was something that you were missing, something that emotions that were kept hidden from you. It feels like you kept these emotions from yourself. It feels like you repressed aspects of yourself, that you were not raised in a family where emotions were appreciated. It feels like emotions were thought of as weakness. And so you never really, the people in your family might never really know how to self-regulate and utilize emotions. They just repress and suppress them, get really good at numbing themselves to emotions. And yeah, it's what's happening here. All right, so in the past, feels like I'm tuning into a time where you were making your way by yourself. You're feeling very defensive, very untrusting. Something that you've been waiting for. But it's like you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for whatever this is, but you don't trust it. Maybe you don't trust this person. This feels like two feminine energies meeting in the past. And feels like both are in their shadow, in their emotions. One is feeling very defensive and very guarded, very afraid of getting hurt, which is pulling in more hurt, more woundedness. And the other one feels very insecure about their standing, feels very competitive as well, worried about their finances, worried. It feels like this is a period of time in your past where there's two feminine energies meeting, and they're both in their shadow. And I think they thought that they were going to meet each other upright, but instead they met each other's shadow. Wow. Okay. Yes. There was this belief that this was going to be soul fulfillment. Maybe I'm going to meet a friend here. And instead, there's this realization that this person is very unevolved. There's a lack of transformation. It's like you don't like how they judge, or maybe they're judging you. Their judgment is skewed. they're trying to control their environment and they don't want change. They're trying to control the environment. Boy, okay. It feels like, let's get more on the two feminine. Why did this happen? This scuffle in the past. Oh, okay. It looks like you're very intuitive, very psychic, very capable, adept at reading intuition. And it feels like you're the defensive one. And I get why you're defensive, is that you thought you were going into a safe connection with this feminine energy, only to realize that they're in a very wounded place, and so they're wounding everyone around them. And for some reason you didn't have your guard up and you didn't plan on this. It feels like a trap, or not a trap, that makes it sound, you weren't expecting this and you had your guard down, and this person was very wounding. I don't think they even realize how painful connecting with them was. This feels so specific. And it feels like this connection, when this happened, it made it very difficult for you to, it feels like I'm immobilized. I don't know what to do. I'm caught off guard by this. So, all right, Leo, in present energy, we have the Muse of Inspiration. So this character here is walking down a path of inspiration. Definitely has that fiery energy. Inspiration is wand. So you might be inspired by something, Leo, in present energy. It is interesting that something so specific in the past came up, but let's see why. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, this is a person from the past. So it's about this past event. It doesn't look like you've spent any more time and energy on this person or this connection. You don't see them as an option. You see them as a bit in their own world, unable to really, it feels like something is keeping them blinded in the past, and so it's like they don't perceive what they're doing. They're unconscious, unaware of, I don't know, how they're treating people, what they're doing, something like that. Maybe this person is coming back in. That's why that was brought up. Whoever that is from your past, they're coming back in because they've had a lack of success. They're coming in fast because of something has caused them a failure, not just a lack of success. Something has royally failed, and it feels like they're coming in. They've got a lot to say. With Eight of Wands, suddenly they just, so much energy, so much they want to communicate. They're manifesting this talk with you. This feels very unexpected, especially from kind of the, how do I say it? This person left a bad taste in your mouth. It doesn't, you're like, this is not who I thought I was going to meet. This is not what I thought was going to happen. This person is is just their pain, being in so much pain, they're just hurt people. And it feels like this person was very unconscious of how hurtful they were and unapologetic for it. So it does look like they're coming in. Let's keep moving, see if we find out more about this. All right, Leo, what's hidden is the 9 of materials in reverse. So this is someone dependent, someone who's very dependent. They're not independent. They have issues with codependency. I feel like both of you and this person have had a past of codependency or not feeling independent. What do we need to know? Yeah, it stems from mother wound. It feels like both of you were in your shadow and of your mother wound. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. 9 mother wound. Okay, it looks like you've healed your mother wound. And you found you've gone through your codependency and depending on others, and it feels like you've matured. You've figured out how to adult, and you've matured and you've leveled up. You're having success by focusing on peace. And it feels like there's somebody in the environment who wants to they don't like you being independent. What is more information on this? Yeah, they don't like seeing you succeed. This could very well be this person that we've been talking about, that there's something about you're having a glow up and people are seeing that it's very obvious that you've healed your mother wound, that you've healed from a lot of your shadow. That's it. You've healed. That's where we started this reading, where you had to repress and suppress emotions and so disconnected from parts of yourself. It looks like you've healed and you're very independent and looking good, and everybody is seeing this. So what's hidden is there are people who have not done this for themselves, and it feels like jealousy. Anything we need to know? Anything more Leo needs to know about what's hidden? I think why this is hidden, it doesn't feel like this person's doing anything, or people. This could be a couple people. The snoring in the background is Chuck, my bulldog. It's very cold outside, and so it's a very snory day. So, all right. I don't get the feeling, it feels like I don't get that there are people acting on these jealous feelings. There's no action here. But I think what it's hidden is you don't realize how you are appearing to others. I think you're just going about your day to day on your path. And I don't think you don't realize how much you've changed. You've changed, Leo. You've changed and you've evolved, and it's a huge difference. it looks like you've taken a less traditional route, and it's brought you your blessings, and you're very attractive right now. It does feel like you're a little closed off from others. You're focusing on what you're creating, and you're bringing in this abundance, and it feels like everybody in the environment can see this. And I feel like it's now more more normal. You're feeling independent and prosperous. Way to go, Leo. All right. The advice this week is the Six of Materials. So this is the second time the Six of Pentacles has shown up in your reading. Blessings are coming in. I think you recognize this. You can feel this on some intuitive level that your blessings are coming in. There's a shift in the force, and you are now in that energy of receiving the blessings. You're very attractive right now, and I'm not just talking here. You are attracting opportunities. You're attracting financial abundance. You're attracting what you need for your path in a very profound way. What does Leo need to know? What advice do we have for Leo? I'm gonna switch decks. It feels like, yeah, there we go. Yes, because that card has already been pulled. Don't be reckless at this time. Don't get ungrounded. Don't get cocky. Yeah. It looks like recklessness takes you to a very unhappy place. I feel like you are very grounded. I don't feel like you are reckless. It feels like you appreciate where you've gotten. You've come a long way, baby, and there's no way you're going to go back to or not appreciate all that you've done. Yes, you've come a long way from the past when you were in a relationship, it looks like, in the past. Or this could be the relationship with this person in the past. It feels like when you realized that there's no love, there's no connection between you and this person in the past, even though they were both feminine energies. It feels like once I realized that this is not a loving connection, because this person was had this Ten of Swords energy, very painful communication, and it feels like you made a decision not to move forward, at least in the vibration that you both were in the past. Any more advice for Leos moving forward? Oh, wow. It looks like these blessings, since you've healed a lot of your codependency, these blessings are, okay, energetically, it looks like before you didn't feel that you were good enough or worthy of your blessings. And so they would get distributed. Your blessings would be a percentage, really, of a fraction of, because it's what you thought. It's not that the universe wasn't constantly sending you the energy of blessings, because you are a match for blessings. But it feels like you had beliefs that were holding your blessings away from you, feeling that you were dependent on others, that you couldn't access your blessings on your own. You needed others. And it looks like you're healing this Five of Pentacles energy. You're healing, feeling left out, feeling abandoned. Yeah, there's all this love coming in, all this energy coming in from filling your own cup first. There's this overflow. That cup is not only full, but now it's flowing over. Give from a full cup, from a cup that's overflowing. I think in the past you gave from empty cups. Wow, the wait is over. You're very attractive, Leo, in that Queen of Wands energy. Really beautiful. Wow. All right, Leo, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Have a great week.